It's 101 ESPN live from Super Bowl 44 in Miami.
Boy, we have a great segment with you here. There's a film coming up. It looks great, called Grown Up. It's going to be released on June 25th.
Yes, Bernie.
A story of a reunion of a bunch of friends.
When did he show
Many
up,
years
Bernie?
later. Rob Schneider just sat down. So we have
Yes.
Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Rob Schneider.
I heard we didn't miss much. What's going on? How are you
Bernie's
guys?
asking about the movie.
Yes, that's right. Grown Ups go. Yeah, it's Adam
He
Sandler
didn't
wrote
say
the-
you have to go.
Yeah.
I'm just filling you in. I'm
Okay.
going now.
Okay,
Well,
go
tell
ahead,
us
bud.
about it.
Tell us, please.
It's just something that guys will like because we
think
all
so.
love reunions.
It was basically it's these guys were on a church league basketball team when they were kids, and they won the city championship, and it was like their claim to fame for a while, and they went their separate ways as they got older, and their coach, played by Blake Clark, passes away, so we all come back to town, haven't seen each other for years since we're kids, and we hang out the whole weekend.
And have a
at
great
lake
weekend
house.
together. Yeah.
Who was the best player on that team? Could you guys play?
Well, I wrote the movie, so I
Yes.
made my guy the best.
Of course he did.
And in real life, by the way, too.
Thank you.
Sandman
And also
can
wrote
handle-
himself married to Selma Hayek in the picture.
Oh, get out of here. Did you
Yes.
I did that. You know what I do, Bernie? With my wife, if I'm watching a movie with my wife and she says, I like her, I go, all right, I'm going to make that girl my next wife. I won't get yelled at. If she doesn't like someone on television, I know that's out of my, they can't be in my
Then
movies.
it
And
ends up being
Sandman
my
threw
wife.
me. He threw me Maria Bello, and he threw you. What?
An 85-year-old woman. I forget her name exactly.
Joyce
She's very
Van
t-
Patten.
I'm looking- I'm-
She's the best.
I was
She's very
actually
good.
looking some photos. I was wondering who the older woman was.
She's
So-
very funny.
great
She's actually
lady.
very funny. Great stage
A
actress.
sexy lady, too.
She's very sexy.
She is sexy.
It's good to have Adam Sandler, Kevin James, and Rob Schneider with us here on 101 ESPN. I'm sorry, I'm sports writer
Everybody
on radio.
hesitates before they say
I know.
Schneider.
There's always a pause. before
Who do you
say
guys
me.
like in the game and why?
Well, honestly, just as a famous human being who gets to meet a lot of superstars, I met Manning. He hung out at my office one time. He was shooting a commercial near my office, so we hung out. And the guy is one of the greatest guys I've ever met. But and that's why it hurts saying I'm pulling for the Saints, only because of the town.
And plus, he's
it'd
won
be-
it all. How much more can he have?
You know why I also want Manning to listen? I'm pulling for the Saints, but
You have to learn humility.
here's
You
a
want
thought.
head
Here's a
crushed.
thought I have about Peyton. Why it's also good to root for him. Eli has as many rings as Peyton. Is that right? Peyton is his big brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
Yeah.
should have one. Some always over him. You're right.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
All right.
Kevin, who do you like in the game?
I think I feel the same way the Sandman does in a way that, but I'm just so crushed and yet elated that my Jets did so well this year.
Yeah, that's true.
So that I'm really, it's more. This Super Bowl is more a celebration of next year for me. That's really what it comes down to. It's
That's
a
a good one.
celebration.
Rob, your pick. Rob
I got to
Schneider.
tell you,
I'm still not done.
he picked the Giants against the Pats, by the way.
and by the way, I was 100% right. I was the only guy that picked them.
Who are you picking? I go with what
well,
you're
I
saying.
would just say that the Indianapolis Colts have everybody knows they got no running game, but they don't need a running game. But I'm worried about the secondary for the Saints because they're small and they're always backing up, and you can just pick them apart. I'm thinking I'm really my heart is hoping for the Saints, but I see a blowout.
Whoa,
Indianapolis.
a blowout. Wow, that's hard. They both score a lot of points.
It
Well,
should be a-
actually,
it
it's
should
gonna
be a
be
great
tough.
Super Bowl.
the Saints score a lot more points,
Yeah.
don't they?
They do. They were number one in the league this year. I think the Colts were third or fourth.
They
Yeah.
do.
It's a tight match.
If the Saints can jump on them early,
Three
I'm
tights
hoping
on
for
them.
that. But it's tough. Hopefully Reggie Bush will hang on to the ball.
Are you guys sticking around town for the game? Or are you?
Why are you getting?
Yeah,
you get
Reggie Bush.
angry?
I'm on
need to
this
hear-
Why
side,
would you
guys.
get
You know I'm
angry?
sitting on this side. Do you see I'm sitting next to the sports guys? I have to be a little tougher. I'm not like you guys sitting back, having to like
we like
everybody. I
everybody.
don't meet everybody like you guys get
You
to.
will
I
meet Reggie
sit back.
Bush, and he's going to knock you out at my next bowling party.
Rob Schneider, Adam Sandler, Kevin James with us. It's really, guys. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Bernie.
Good luck
Bernie.
with this.
Pleasure.
and
Thank you.
have a great weekend.
You too.